Now, here's your Storm Tracker weather forecast with meteorologist Mike Hurd.
Hard to miss all the fresh snow in the higher elevations in the Gallatin Range and around Bozeman. Jeff Krogstad snapped this picture, shared it with us here this afternoon. Very nice to see. It's very rare to see this in the month of August, not unheard of, but that possibly will be melting away in the next couple of days. But because of the recent cool and wet weather, air quality continues to be fantastic around much of Montana. There's a high pressure ridge here, and that's actually pushing a lot of this wildfire smoke offshore. So we got a little break in the weather as far as air quality goes, but this ridge pattern will start to drift our way. But right now we got an exiting low and a building ridge over the next 24 hours, but upstream, pair of storms. This is going to be your Thursday, Friday. Cold front mainly on the dry side, followed by another cold front, likely sometime late Sunday, Monday, and that'll bring a little bit of wind with it as well. So again, this upper level low is drifting away. High pressure building in over the next 24 hours, start to strengthen that westerly flow, helps bring our temperatures up, but it may bring back increasing wildfire smoke as well, something we'll monitor very closely. But here comes the next weather maker, and this is a cold front mainly on the dry side, Thursday afternoon, evening into Friday morning. There might be an isolated shower, thunderstorm rumbling around, but it should be short-lived Thursday afternoon and evening. Behind that front, a little bit cooler for your Friday, just by a few degrees, but this will generally bring some increasing wind as well. By Thursday afternoon and evening, we could see wind gusts possibly exceeding 30 miles per hour. It's cool out there, but it's a bit better than it was this time yesterday. 66 right now, but that's still a good 20 degrees shy of average, and 40 it was a pretty cool start to the day for Belgrade out of Bozeman Yellowstone Airport. And on the MSU campus, started the day off in the upper 30s. We also ended in the mid 60s this afternoon. 63 right now, lots of sunshine, just a cool but pleasant afternoon. Temperatures are a mix of 50s and 60s. A hair warmer in Helena and Missoula back towards Spokane, but much of eastern Montana struggling this afternoon because they're a little closer to that cool upper level low. And they will be a little on the cool side tonight as well. But let's take a look at our forecast numbers. 30s are still likely for Dillon, Butte, Anaconda, but possibly below freezing for higher elevations around Wisdom. Low 40s for some slightly milder numbers. Tomorrow, we're trying to get you into the 70s and low 80s in there. Lots of sunshine. Winds should be fairly light. As you move south and east, frosty again for West Yellowstone, for Big Sky also, for the lower valleys. Lower 40s, and tomorrow increasing your highs into the 70s. A few low 80s are possible, but still a little cooler for West Yellowstone in the upper 60s, but it should be a sunny afternoon and it should be dry. By Thursday, we pick up this next cold front, increasing surface winds, some increasing clouds, isolated chance for a late day thunderstorm. Will knock your temperatures down just a few degrees by Friday, but by the weekend, we're back up in the mid 70s for the region, and overnight lows will generally stay in the low 40s through the mid 40s. For Butte, 30s for several nights here and 70s for most daytime highs, although we'll throw a few 60s in there as well, but mostly dry, and again a front or two passing through periodically. Dillon mainly in the 70s right through the next 7 days, upper 30s and lower 40s for lows. The more nuisance part of the weather pattern will be just these mainly dry cold fronts, one Thursday, one Monday, and again some increasing surface winds likely. Same for West Yellowstone, 60s and 70s for highs. But boy, at night, upper 20s and lower 30s, very frosty for the next 3 or 4 evenings, and not much of an improvement over the weekend in the mid upper 30s, but at least slightly above freezing. So higher elevations will continue to be frosty and feeling like fall, while the rest of us are trying to get back into summer mode.
Yeah, I haven't given up on summer yet.
Well, I haven't either.
Okay, good to know.
Today was gorgeous. One of my favorite days. All right. Well, Nick Petrotoni joins us now. Big game coming up.
It's the Gold Rush game on Thursday for the Bobcats. They're facing Western Illinois. We'll have a preview of both teams coming up next.